Welcome back. We're starting out a day with Bitcoin under $90,000, which is a pretty good spot considering we were at 82,000 a few days ago. However, last night we were higher. We climbed to as high as $93,000 and it looked like we were going to keep on going because of all the news that came out about the White House summit that's coming tomorrow. And there are some big things that are being speculated. For example, introducing this new Bitcoin reserve, the crypto reserve, a guest list was leaked. I covered that last night. However, there may be something that's going to put a halt to it or make it more difficult. So let me talk about that today and talk about what else is making the market sell off today in terms of tariffs. China is like, hey, you guys want a tariff war? We're going to give you a tariff war. So China's not backing down. Not like Canada and Mexico, because China knows they're in a better situation. Obviously, they don't want to just let things go, but this also hurts them too. They know it. So this is a game, right? A back and forth game to see who can last the longest. But they're going to impose tariffs on U.S. goods too. But here's the thing. I think Trump knows that, hey, we buy a lot more stuff from China than the other way around. Although we do still ship them stuff. There are agriculture stuff that we do ship them and many other things too. So it's not nothing, but we definitely buy. The U.S. buys more as a country than any other country on the planet, right? So a tariff war hurts others more than it does us. But near term, we're going to feel it too. So this also came out today, and this is scaring the markets. I mean, all these things are going to scare the markets, especially tariffs. People just don't know how to react. Right now, Trump gave an exception to the automakers, okay, and there may be more exceptions for agriculture or whatever, but yeah, right now it's still like kind of up in the air in terms of like, hey, is this, first of all, is it full blown like everything, or will there be exceptions, or are there still talks? It's just unknown. And Canada, and there are certain Canada like members, certain provinces that are taking this very, very seriously. And, for example, they're saying they're just not going to have any U.S. alcohol, not just like have tariffs on them. They're just removing them altogether. So Jack Daniels is saying that that's way worse than tariffs. They're just removing our alcohol. So there are going to be U.S. companies that will hurt greatly, alcohol being one of them, from these tariff wars, right? So, like I said, we are the biggest consumer. But hey, there's going to be casualty in both sides, right? So, so this is still scaring the market. But as for Bitcoin, though, right? Even though all this has been happening and Bitcoin did see a lot of weakness, it did gain a lot of momentum over the last few days, especially yesterday, when we went up to 93,000. And that's because Saylor and Lutnick and others have hinted that tomorrow, okay, the U.S. will announce that the strategic reserve is going to be put in place, and the U.S. will be buying 1 million Bitcoin over the next 5 years, right? And this obviously correlates with that tweet that Trump has put out last week. So this is what brought the enthusiasm back, why things were doing really good yesterday. So what happened? What happened? Well, Senator Loomis was giving an interview, and she was pressed on this. And she did say that Congress, not all of Congress, is receptive to this idea. And if you don't have Congress voting on this, it's going to be hard for this proposal to pass. To initiate the Bitcoin reserve or the crypto reserve, it's going to take Congress approval. So she even admitted that yesterday. So this is probably what dampened the mood today. But who knows? Trump might figure something out. Kind of like with Doge, right? Doge continues to move forward and they figured things out. So maybe something else gets figured out by tomorrow. That guest list is powerful. All the biggest crypto people, including Sailor, right? And maybe even if they can't get the reserve going by tomorrow, they can announce it. That's the intention. And plus, this would be still huge. Eliminating capital gains tax on American-based crypto. This would be absolutely huge. Okay? And this could be something that they announce too. So, who knows? I think right now, people are just wary about maybe there's not going to be that much announced tomorrow. But I think there could be. I still think there could be. So I guess we'll see. Today, overall, I think we're coming down a little bit because of Wall Street once again, tariffs, layoffs, all the economic numbers. And that's the reason why we came down a little bit more. But just like yesterday, after bell opens or rings, we can flip back up again. I guess we'll see. We'll see how Wall Street reacts, right? But that's pretty much it. Overall, we're living in a weird situation right now, right? We're going through a lot of changes, and these tariffs are going to scare a lot of people. And we don't know the end result, and we don't know the short-term consequences either. Is inflation going to go up? Are prices of goods going to go up, right? And what is Powell going to do if that happens? And what about all these retaliation tariffs? And what if there are tariff wars, right? All these things we just don't know. But what I do know is this. Bitcoin is still the one asset I want to hold forever, right? The bull run is definitely not over. The last few days proves that on a dime, Bitcoin can flip right back up to the 90s. Okay, just like last night, just like a day ago or 2 days ago, right? The bull run is certainly not over. So yeah, macro conditions, geopolitical conditions can affect Bitcoin, but these are distractions, and we will get through it. We will get through it, guys. All right. So let's see what happens after market opens today, and we'll wait for tomorrow. All right, guys, that's it. The reason why I'm not streaming is my voice. I'm trying to keep it short. Hopefully it'll get better, and then I'll start streaming once again. All right, have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.